Gentlemen, welcome. In this short video, I'm going to promise that you will understand the 5 main mistakes men over the age of 40 make when they are trying to get rid of their joint pain. A little bit about me. My name is Paul Green and I'm a former British paratrooper and Special Forces support group operator. I have trained a lot of elite men over most of the past decade. Fortunate enough to work in elite performance bubble, so to speak, where I've trained the RAF, the Royal Marines, the British Parachute Regiment, and other elite units from around the world. I have seen a wide range of performance, and I've seen a wide range of perceived solutions to issues that arise in the body. So nowadays, I'm fully online. I run the Longevity Program, which is a one-to-one coaching service for men over the age of 40 from various different adventure and extreme sporting backgrounds, including skiers, rock climbers, mountain bikers, martial artists. And I instill all this stuff in their programming. The plan for the day, I'm going to talk about the mistakes, the solutions, and then job done, see you in a bit. I reckon this video is going to take about 12 minutes. Sound alright? If that sounds useful, stick around, leave a like, subscribe, because there's plenty of this stuff every single day. Right, the first one. People that say age is a legitimate excuse for their absolute laziness. I am getting old. Basically means I am a lazy bastard who wants to use a 3-letter word as an excuse for being dross. How can that be possible? When you get to the age of 40, your type 2B muscle fibres start to decline and degenerate at about 1% per year. Then muscle fibres are responsible for power, speed and strength. That is about 10% in strength you'll lose a decade. It's not that much, right? That's just for free. But what you're doing to counteract that? Age is not a legitimate excuse if you are lazy as fuck. If you are not lazy as fuck, okay, you may say, I wasn't able to perform as good now as I did back then. But are you training the same? That's a real question. Are you training the same as you did back then? And if not, why? Is it your mindset or is it your actual physicality? A quote I heard a couple of years ago is, we do not stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. And I really like this because it highlights the laziness that encapsulates men at about 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, especially when they retire. A lot of men nowadays love working hard, and a lot of the time, most of that hard graft comes from their 9-to-5 job. When that disappears, the decline, the physical decline that happens is absolutely outrageous. It's evident to see. And I worry for my grandparents when they retire. Well, he's already retired now, actually. He retired 6 months ago or whatever. I worry that he is just going to decline insanely quick because for the past 40, 50 years, he has been doing all these steps, walking up and down stairs, lifting stuff, and now that's completely gone. It's horrendous. It is horrendous to see that decline happen. Someone that was active completely reduced their activity level. And it's not just you that thinks that age is an excuse, it is those that surround you. So the two counteract that, the solution being, surround yourself with positive, ambitious men that take their physicality seriously. Serious stuff. Gentlemen, this is serious shit. Mistake number 2. The intensity in that you train at resembles a warm-up set. Now, a warm-up set, primary goal is to improve blood flow, to reduce the risk of injury of that current little bit of exercise. The problem with this is, it's not actually training, it's exercising. Now, if you want to get stronger, then you need to train. And to train, you need to have intensity. Of course, there is an element of caution with this. You acknowledge the fact that you are a crusty old man, and you need to put measures in place to allow you to train at a high intensity. But that doesn't mean avoid it. That doesn't mean avoid your creaky knees that are clicking all the time, that don't really cause pain. Don't avoid it. If you don't use it, you will lose it. Tempo. For the first 12 weeks of your training, you should pride yourself in slow eccentric movements. That's the lowering portion of the target muscle. Pride yourself in that. That's where the biggest bang for buck is made. That is where you get the most strength gains and the most muscle gains out of the rep. It's the lowering part of the rep. Nobody knows this. Nobody does this. I've mentioned intensity. That should be close to failure. Regardless of age, that should be close to failure. Of course, we have to choose exercises which are awesome for our body. However, very important, execution, you should execute the exercise to as full of a range of motion that exercise has on your body. The exercise selection, you should have a lot of your exercises in your training program that allow full range of motion. You should choose the ones that allow full range of motion to strengthen your joints, not the ones that allow half range of motion to strengthen your ego. Solution to this, get a gym membership, train fucking hard. Mistake number 3, you do not have the mentality to be selfish. I get it. Family, work, doing things for other people. Now, if you be selfish now, you will perform better in every single area of your life. And I do not mean be selfish all day. You are just allocating 1 hour, 90 minutes, maximum 2 hours to yourself every single day. Can you do that? Can you do 1 hour? Can you do half an hour? Do you have the courage to make the decision to be selfish? Or do you have to answer to somebody else in order to be selfish? I want to go to the gym and strengthen my body, strengthen my mind. Do you have the courage to make that decision yourself? Or do you have to answer to somebody to allow that to happen? Because you will perform better later in doing so. Can you be selfish? Can you pride yourself in being selfish? That's the mistake I see regularly, especially in busy family men. Really struggle with this one. Solution. Give more than you receive, absolutely. But never skip your own personal development, because if you do not pride yourself in your own personal development, your physical training, you will regret it. Next one. Mistake number 4. You take pharmaceuticals, anti-inflammatories, painkillers. These magic pills create a disconnect from you to the area of concern when you need to be extremely connected to that area to fully understand and appreciate what's going on. These drugs, painkillers, numb the pain, and the anti-inflammatories reduce the amount of nutrients and blood that are going to these areas. It's an absolute horrendous pattern to be putting yourselves in. The solution, stop taking them. Pride yourself in being connected with the goings on of your body, even when you're injured. Avoid these pieces of medication. They will slow in your recovery. That's not going to word. Yeah, they will. They will reduce the speed in which you recover. Last one. Diet. Mistake. You eat like a child. Anti-inflammatory foods, such as foods that are high in omega-6. Omega-6 is a fatty acid that is from animals that are stressed in the way they live. Their stress, fight or fight fat they store. You eat it, you become that. You may have not even trained for the past 3 or 4 days, but you have ate anti-inflammatory foods. Your joints have resulted in being sore because the stress in which that animal has, you have now digested, and it's now part of you. You are what you eat. The solution, if you want athletic results, you want to look at social media and be like that person or live like that person, you need to become that person. You want athletic results, fuel your body like an athlete. Gentlemen, summary. Age. Get a grip. That is pathetic. Honestly, I'd love any of you to say age is an excuse in the comments. And then tell me your current training program. Always doing warm-up sets in the gym. If you're doing warm-up sets in the gym, all you're ever doing is increasing blood flow. You're not getting stronger. You deserve better. You're wasting time. Spend an hour in the gym. You might as well choose that time to get strong, to improve the strength of your joints, the resilience of your joints. Lacking the courage to be selfish. Do you need to answer to somebody to be selfish in your own personal athleticism? Magic pill. There is no magic pill. You are what you eat. If you eat shit, you're going to perform shit and feel like absolute shit. Gentlemen, 11.5 minutes. I do appreciate your time. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. See you tomorrow.